Alhamdulillah wa salatu wa salam ala Rasulillah khayri khalqi Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa ala ma ba'd. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today, in the fiqh class, inshallah, when we started the first Sifat Salat al-Nabi, we arrived in the Qur'an, finished the Qur'an, the Quran Kareem. Nabi Sallam was what he reading in the Surah, the Surah, which Al-Fatiha he was reading in Qiyam. We finished this, but we said the last of the class, the speed of the Qur'an of the Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. What was the speed he was, what level of the speed he was reading the Qur'an in Salah. ترتيل قراءتي وتحسين الصوت بها. So we tried, and the Nabi Sallam was reading with tartil, slowly, and try to read nicely, beautiful. كان صلى الله عليه وسلم كما أمر الله تعالى ورتل القرآن ترتيلا. من الله سبحانه وتعالى in Surah Al-Muzammil he said ورتل القرآن ترتيلا إنا سنلقي عليك قولا ثقيلا. So for this ayah, Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam always reciting his recitation in the salat in slow level, no fast. So meaning the sometime, and not meaning only qara'a, because if you also had the salat, you have to read it slowly. Of the qari, you want to read for the people, you have to read it slowly. Of your some of the masajid is the big, you have to read it slowly. Of some very famous qari, you have to read it slowly. No, is the level of the qara'a is for everybody. The level of the qara'a, the slow reading, is one part of the ahkam of the tajweed of the qara'a in Quran Kareem. The fast reading, somebody missed tajweed, somebody missed the ahkam of the letters in qara'a. Same, he read it fast, he missed the sum of the ahkam. In qara'a the Quran Kareem, the level of the speed is one part of the tajweed of the Quran Kareem. So if somebody reading very fast, so he missed one of the ahkam of tajweed, because the qira'at al-Quran you can read that tartil, yani little slowly, and you can read little fast like a hadr, but it's not too fast. In normal we read reciting, for example, if you heard the Quran reading in Haram Makki Madani, take reading at this level. Or sometimes, for example, if you, the famous one like Al-Baseerah Minshawi, they have another qara'a is the tartil. So you can find this one, you read it slowly, for example. That is important. But if somebody joining all ayah together and try to quickly to fast finish in 1 minute or less than 1 minute, so the Al-Fatiha with another surah, so meaning he read the fast. We know what is the fast meaning. For example, you're talking someone, you can see this one talking fast, or this one taking very slowly, or this one reading in the middle is correct. That is we know with meaning with the fast or no. I think it's close to understand. Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam once said, "Kana yaqra Qur'an karima harfan harfan, word by word. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahmanir Rahim." Word by word. Is don't need to in salawat al-farad or sunnah, some of them you read long surah to your salat is long. No, if you read it properly, correct by tajweed and the correct speed, your salat is be same. For example, I done to the Maghrib because before the salat to me now, what if feel to the Maghrib was different another day? I choose it being a small surah, a teen and qadr, but second our salat close to 10 minutes, nothing was different. Just only when we read slowly, try, and we try to be ruku close to the qiyam, and after the ruku is be close to the ruku, and sajda was close together. So take it for you just only a small surah, take it for you 10 minutes. 10 minutes for watini wa zaytun and inna anzalnahu fi laylatil qadr for 3 rak'ah of the Maghrib. It still was, I thinking, is fast. It's still in my opinion, it still was fast. Still you have to ruku be little longer than this one. Longer. And the qiyam also. Because we may inshallah coming in the ahkam of the sunnah of the Rukoo and Sujood. And subhanallah, if you say the people, I will tell you, you'll be shocked. And in 95% of the people, the salat is broken, no salat. is batil. No, Mr. the Sunnah, salat is batil. Now, what was the Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the ahkam of the Rukoo and Sujood, and what we doing, unfortunately, this time. Yeah. So the first we come with the qara. So Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, for example, here when he was reading Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, was stretching. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. 2, 4, 6, mad you can do it because mad ard al-sukun. So you can stretch him like this one in your qara. So read slowly and any ayah and any word by word. وَكَانَ يَقِفْ عَلَى رُؤُوسِ الْآيَةِ. When finished the ayah, he was stopping, never joining the two ayah together. Always finish the ayah, he was stopping. So Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, finish, stop. Relax, take your breath, and Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Relax. Ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. If you're looking for the khushu, that's the way for the one of the way for the khushu, the salat. When you try to read rash fast, you're missing the some part of the khushu. It's not coming, you want to read fast and also you want, at the same time, you'll be very comfortable. No. When you're comfortable, you can speak slowly more and you can really relax and your action is you know this one. But if you something rash, anything is be happening different, yeah? Automatically. So when I read my qira'ah, end of the class. When you're reading the qira'ah very fast, of course, you can't focus in your salat. So you're missing the khushu, doing the ahkam or arkan of salat quickly. So after that you will complain, why I don't have a khushu in salat? Because you didn't follow the ahkam, didn't follow the sunnah, didn't take the trick you have to, which trick and which way you have to follow to arrive to the khushu. So one of the part of the khushu you want to arrive is the level of the recitation. So one of the part is recitation. For example, we're reading in sajda, ruku. Subhana rabbil azim, subhana rabbil azim, subhana rabbil azim. Of course, 1 second, 10 seconds, finish it. You have to go back because you said 3 times sunnah. Subhana rabbil azim, subhana rabbil azim, subhana rabbil azim. Yes? We're doing like that. A lot of people like this one. So if you said Subhana Rabbiyal Azim, you know who is that? Subhana Rabbiyal Azim. That's time you're feeling what you say. Who is your Rabb? Who is the God? With this one you're feeling, with word by word. Subhana, not just only habit, you repeat something. No, you're thinking, Subhana Rabbiyal Azim. Don't mean you have to look about the meaning. If you know language, is okay. If no, also the reading the word is help you come to the khushu. Subhana Rabbiyal Azim. Subhana Rabbiyal A'la. So all of them is give for you time. And you stopping again. Subhana Rabbiyal Azim. Subhana Rabbiyal Azim. Your ruku is be long. If you done 5 times, be longer. 10 times, of course, more than this one. So it's meaning the speed have a big role. And also Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said, when you want to recite, try to read beautiful, nice. So it's not meaning only listen to your people. When you recite the Quran with yourself, or the people listening to you, your imam, anybody, when you want to read this salat, when you want to recite the Quran, is the sunnah, we have to read with everybody, Allah what given for them scales in power. That is not meaning you have to be everybody, because we said, okay, your front voice is good or no. No, you try your best what you can. So it is important. He said, زَيَّنُوا الْقُرْآنَ بِأَصْوَاتِكُمْ. Try to be Quran is beautiful with your voice. Show the people this one. فَإِنَّ الصَّوْتَ الْحَسَنِ يَزِيدُ الْقُرْآنَ حَسْنًا. When you read the Quran with beautiful voice, the people who is listening the Quran, hearing the Quran, so you show for them and the Quran is beautiful, is a nice. ويقول إن من أحسن الناس صوتا بالقرآن, the best of the people, the قراءة of the Quran الكريم, إذا سمعتموه يقرأ, يعني when he want to read, حسبتموه خشية الله, and you feeling he's scared from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The qira'at al-Quran, when he reciting, you feeling the qari has a khushu and he's scared from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Yani you find the khushu in the qira'ah of the qari. So it's be like you. It's no meaning this part only for the imam. So when you recite, you should be feeling, yes, I really scared. And when I read this ayah, I have a khushu. What I feeling in my qira'ah, that's meaning your qira'ah is close to the sunnah or far from the sunnah. And also he said, لَيْسَ مِنَّا مَنْ لَمْ يَتَغَنَّ بِالْقُرْآنِ. Who is don't try to read the Quran beautifully, no, from us. And if we try يتغني بالقرآن, you try to read nicely, is one. And if this one is, I tell you, like the Sha'irat al-Islami, and I mean, you are very famous thing for the want to show the Quran. I'm Muslim, for example, the Hajj, one of the Sha'ir al-Islam. So reading of the Quran can be beautiful is one part of the Sha'irat al-Islami. So the Muslim has been tried to read, when you want to recite the Quran, how much you have, you can try to read beautiful. So for this case, meaning what you memorize it to read your salat, you should be try to read them with correct tajweed and correct recitation. So it help you to read your qira'ah better and better. Also, and Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said for Abu Musa, said, if you wasn't now, I was, when you reciting the Quran, I was outside, was listening to your recitation, and was very beautiful, is why like the, you know, the famous of the Anbiya is the Dawood alayhi salam, is he was have a very beautiful voice, and Nabi Sallam said for them, your voice was like the Mazamir of Dawood alayhi salam. He said, if was I understand you hearing, I will try to read more nice, more beautiful, and try to be more better than what I read it. So meaning the reading of the qira'ah beautiful is one part of the sunnah and the qira'at al-Quran Karim. The next one, if imam done the mistake, the imam reading a salat, in the sunnah also we have to help the imam, meaning fath in Lugha Arabiya. If imam have a mistake for some ayah of the Quran or forgotten some of the ayah, the people behind can correct the imam. Okay, now we'll come in this one, inshallah, we tell who can do this one. He read it for one of the salat, and Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam confused with some of the ayah, and he was forgotten some of the ayah. No forgotten, he was mixed with some. And he said, nobody was behind to tell me. So if it is allowed, if imam done some mistake, to tell the imam, any surah, any ayah, he had a mistake, you can correct the imam. Okay, who can do this one? The first, and Nabi Sallam in the hadith said, the behind the Nabi Sallam should be the best one who has the qara. Same, who can do lead the salat. For example, we are all reading the Quran Karim, Alhamdulillah, and everybody, we try to read with tajweed, and everyone reading salat. So for example, the best one who can read better qira'ah and has more of the Quran, he should be imam. Is that mean imam be someone special? No. The imam who is in this group, we're looking for anybody and their level. For example, you're going 5 friends together for camp, something outside. So who has to lead the salat? The best one of these 5 people. So meaning that always we're looking for the people, the group level, who is the best one. So, best in qira'ah. In qira'ah and more hifz of the Quran Karim. Of course, yeah. No only voice and without the tajweed. No. Who has the best qira'ah? Of course, the qira'ah, the voice is for everybody. So, the first, who is behind the imam, who is waiting behind the imam, he should be the, for example, if I give it for the imam number 10, from 10, okay, who is behind the imam should be, for example, number 8 from 10. So if know this one, we number 6, for example. Know this one, number 5. But no coming, we have on that line there, number 8 or number 9, waiting here, number 0. Is that the correct? And the level is meaning we have to understand this one. Who is stopping behind the imam, taking responsibility? Any case, imam died in salat, broken the wuzu, He forgot to do wuzu, come. Happened something. Okay, who should lead the salat? Happened with Umar radiallahu anhu. He was in Fajr salat, and the Abu Majusi killed Umar radiallahu anhu in salat. The Sahaba all day salat broke it. Yeah. So meaning someone have to lead the salat. And Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam was sick. He come to lead the salat, but his voice was very quiet because he had power to read. Umar Abu Bakr anhu, he was leading the before Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He's come back and Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam was lead the salat. He was following the Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and the Sahaba following the Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And also another case, when he was sick, he said the Umar Abu Bakr, you lead the salat. The one of the reasons the Sahaba chose the Abu Bakr first Khalifa after the Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, because he was leading the salat. Meaning the Abu Bakr was top one. The Sahaba, he led the salat. So the meaning is how much is important. We have to know who was to lead the salat. So they're behind the Imam. So if Imam done some mistake, who is the behind the Imam first? He has to see Fat for Imam in the mistake. If no, anyone on the right, on the left, who now, but very kindly know, and 2-3 people together, everybody have to see, and one I have 5-6 people they tell you behind it. No, try to give the choice. The people they are in the left, they should be wait for the right. If no any answer for the right side, the left side if someone. So everybody now with my position. If I'm how much you close to the Imam, you have a more choice to see the mistake of the Imam. It's like that. And also if you done the Fatha for the Imam, of course Imam be now the mistake. So it be correct the Qur'an. And also in the Sunnah you have to be very kindly, no with the force. For example, done some mistake, like very strong or with angry to tell him. No, try to be kindly, because it's the one way of the shaitan. Lead the salat, put yourself in this position, lead the salat, because when you lead there, you in the case, for example, the president of the government, we are going shopping, going anywhere, we are safe. Why? Because nobody maybe try to, we're doing it secret. You have the bodyguard, you have some security to secure you. But when the president, they have to be trying to save someone. So when you are stopping in the salat, the shaitan is starting with the imam. Yes, put yourself in the salat, you be now what happening. Because Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam hadith said, for access salat of jama'ah, Allah first looking for the salat of the imam. If he is correct, he will accept all prayer salat. So if no, going to behind, right side after left side, if any one of the jama'ah was good, so this jama'ah people accept their salat.
How can I know?
So we don't have to know. It's Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala now. We don't have, we have to know. It's meaning, the case is meaning imam should be careful. So what I was I said, my point, when you behind the imam, you shouldn't put the imam in this situation. He be lost the khushu and lost the focus in the salat. The meaning, because when you say something very strongly like that, so you open for them, okay, many things happening. Shaitan, give in his heart, look, you have a mistake. And behind you people, you can't read the salat, you have a mistake. So it's all shaitan, because the imam is like anyone. Yes, the shaitan is very easy to give the waswasa for everybody. So just when you come back to your salat, many times is gone for your khushu in the salat. So it meaning is important who has to see the fatha behind the imam. But the next one is ta'adha. If imam, something happening for the imam or for everybody, we hear the salat, you be sometimes feeling, is surah is very easy surah, but how much you try to correct him, is still you doing the mistake. And you can't focus for your salat. And this case, the Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, one of the shaitan is the name is Khansar. Yeah. He's when you want to read the salat, he's coming, try to break your focusing in the salat. Try to yushawish alayka salat, yani. Yeah. So when you happen like this one for you, try to read easy surah, you know this one, but you focusing and try to be confuse you. For this case, say A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, and you can say from your left side, do like this one. It doesn't mean you have to do the really, just only the action. Yeah. So I said also is not be allowed to do inside the salat if you're next to your brother, if you're reading you alone, or the imam, for example, because if you're done for the jama'ah next to you, the brother is not good, maybe for this case, and you have to find another way to wait or try to focus your salat, come back to your salat again. Because anyway, if you're behind the imam, if you didn't read also your salat is accepted because you're behind the imam. The next one after that, but it was 3 times, okay? Like this one. Yeah. After this, the qira'ah, after the qiyam, we're going to do ruku. The ruku is one of the arkan of the salat. If we miss it, the ruku is not, you can cover him by sajdat al-sahw. If somebody misses the ruku, he's not covering by sajdat al-sahw. You should do this rak'ah again and come back because it's rukn of the arkan of salat. So now we're looking this rukn, what we have to do when you want to do the ruku. Nabi Sallam said, was ثم كان إذا رفع من القراءة سكت سكتة. When you finish it surah, for example, you finish it Surah Al-Fatiha and you want to read another surah, finish it, you have to be stopped. For example, finish it ولا الضالين آمين. Okay. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. I stopping here. You have to wait. Don't go kufuwan ahad, Allahu Akbar. No, kufuwan ahad, stop. After that, say Allahu Akbar. So not joining the surah with takbirat al-ruku. No joining this wala dhalin amin with another surah. Same, you have to be any ayah to ayah, stop. Between the surah, you have to stop. When you finish it, the surah, before you want to go to the ruku, you should be also hold. Stop for shortly time here. After that, go to the ruku. When you want to go to the ruku, and Nabi Sallallahu when he was going to the ruku, he was in Raful Yadain, like the beginning when he want to start the Takbiratul Ihram. So when you want to go to the ruku, the sunnah, you should do with the Raful Yadain, Allahu Akbar. Same, we said you can do like this one or here, both of them is the correct. So you can say Allahu Akbar and go to the ruku. Now, the ruku. Sifat al-ruku, Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. When you want to go to the ruku, first, you have to be this one, the kaf, palm. Knee? Knee, okay. So Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam putting the palm in the knee. Okay? I will show because we can't see him. There's a lot of the mistake, unfortunately, they're doing. Someone to bother like this one, or like that, or like that, or this one is happening. So all of them is wrong. No anyone with the sunnah. The sunnah, when you go to the ruku, exactly where the palm here, you have to touch this one. Put your palm is here, touch him. After that, yeah, try to grab the knee. So no like this one, no like that, and no like this one to do him. Anyone up or down, and still somebody they doing here. Yeah, I love them that like this one. No. So the ruku, that's you can, for example, easy. You have to be no. It's meaning the mistake what happening because we don't try to correct. Okay, maybe I want to do the ruku when I want to teach my children. Okay, tell them, for example, showing a trick, very easy. Please do like this one. Okay, now you know where is your knee exactly. So put your like this one, touch him. After that, if you done before the salat, if teach your children or at the home you practice it, it's like a practice. Yeah, practice many times in salat, not happening anything. You have a mirror, see your body in mirror. Okay, really, I done like this one. Okay, I now, many times you done, automatically you can. But because we're not doing this one, so we always, the habit is coming wrong. If I'm touching here, I will always touching here. But when you want to change this habit, you have to be practiced. The practice will help you before the salat, after the salat, at home. Okay, practice. Don't shy because you're learning the ibadah. Taking the ibadah like the sunnah. So, to this one. And Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, when he was going to the ruku, always, and also he said, if you put the water in the body back, yeah, he wasn't going, he was stopping. And how much Nabi Sallam was, his back was straight when he was doing the ruku. All body. And also in the salat, when you go to the ruku, you have to be stop all body from any action. When you go there, you have to be silent 100%. Anything. For example, I come from here, it's still I doing like this one, I'm coming back. It's still you didn't stop it. No, it's not correct. You have to go to the ruku and 100% sure now you arrive it in the correct level. After that, start Subhana Rabbiyal Azim. No, like this one, Subhana Rabbiyal Azim. Look, it's still like in the balance. What meaning? Balancing, yes. So no, like this one is the ruku. So when you have to start Subhana Rabbiyal Azim, when you complete, arrive it in the ruku, after that the sunnah you have to start say Subhana Rabbiyal Azim. No, you're coming, Amin Subhana Rabbiyal Azim. Yes, yeah, it's happening. So in the case, who is want to read this and reading 2 minutes, 4 rak'ah? What he doing? Of course, in Allah Akbar, Amin. Yes, it's happening like that. So it's meaning the ruku, when you go to the ruku, focus for the sunnah in the ruku. The first, okay. Another one is very important in the ruku. The Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam was the arm, he was far from the body. Don't do like this one. Okay, not like that to be close to your body. Keep him far from your body. Because if you keep it like this one straight, also look, my body is up. Yeah, it's correct. If I did my hand straight, now I'm like this one. Yes, correct. If I done like that, I am down. But if you give it in a correct position, you know how much you have to be open. You're not happening like this one. When you arrive it in the ruku, just only try to keep far. Don't only like that. And you understand now, you're in the right. Yes? So stay here. Now I said, Subhana Rabbiyal Azim. Subhana Rabbiyal Azim. Subhana Rabbiyal Azim. Or do what you know about the dua and some of the askar of the salat. So when I said, finish this one, I come back. Sami Allahu liman hamidah. Rabbana wa lakal hamd. Or Rabbana lakal hamd. So when I finish it, Sami Allahu liman hamidah. Sami Allahu liman hamidah is you coming here. When you arrive it, stop it 100% now, like the ruku. Now you have to see Rabbana wa lakal hamd. Now inshallah go to the another what said Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam about it was the action of the ruku.
How about bending the knee? So if you have a back pain,
that's of the case. People, this one is we took it for someone can do it. If if somebody can stand, he can sit. So same for the ruku, like that is allowed. Yeah. وكان يفرج بين أصابعه, and he was opening his finger. Let's show you. No, be like close. He was opening the finger and cupping the knee. And Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam in hadith said, the one of the ولاية طمأنينة وجوب طمأنينة في الركوع وكان يقول أتم الركوع والسجود فوالذي نفسي بيده. You have to do the ruku and the sujood properly, complete. فوالله نفسي بيده إني لأراكم من بعد ظهري إذا ما ركعتم وإذا ما سجدتم. When you go in the ruku, I can see you what you're doing behind me, because when you go to the ruku, and he even said someone he not doing properly ruku, when he finishes salat, saying, okay, correct your salat, you have to do it again because your salat is the Musi'a salat, who was reading the salat is wrong, have a mistake. It was Nabi Sallam stopping because was ruku and sujood also was wrong for this man. Not only the qira'ah, he was going for the ruku and sujood the wrong. And Nabi Sallam said, I said, and somebody, the people are reading very fast, unfortunately we have sometimes very quickly, they're doing very fast. In the hadith said, Nabi Sallam, Ra'a rajulan la yatim ruku, and the Sahabi talking, Nabi Sallam said to someone, he not doing complete ruku and complete sujood. were praying, he said, فَقَالَ لَوْ مَاتَ عَلَى ذَلِكَ, if this man died now, مَاتَ عَلَى غَيْرَةِ مِلَّةِ Muhammad. If this man with this praying very fast, he doing the salat, if he died now, he no Muslim. He didn't pass in Islam, the Ummah al-Islam. So look how much of the people we are doing this mistake. Just only because I have to read, go quickly to my job, and 9 rak'ah of the Isha or 10 rak'ah of the Zuhr, just only 5 minutes. Rukoo, you know what they're doing. So, or the Tarawih like this one, unfortunately a lot of the country they're like that. So Nabi Sallam said, if they date now, he date of the millat, is not from the millat of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, no from millat al-Islam. Because this man doing the salat like the ghurab, when the Adam, the black one, grow, burn, yeah. You know, when he was eat, because he's very, so he cooking very fast. He's very fast eating. So he said the people they are sajda quickly like that's the ghurab. And also Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, الذي مثل الذي لا يتم الركوع وينقر له في السجود مثل الجاعي الذي يأكل التمر وتمرتين لا يغنيان عنه شيئا. The who is doing quickly ruku and sujood like the someone is angry, he want to eat the food, but he take it 1 or 2 date. Tamr. Date. So 1 or 2 date is not enough to be for yeah. Not doing anything. The meaning, no benefit for this salat, for this ruku and for this sajda. There is no benefit for this ruku and sajda for the salat. It meaning you didn't anything. وكان يقول صلى الله عليه وسلم, Abu Hurairah said, نهاني خليلي صلى الله عليه وسلم, النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم, أن أنقر في الصلاة نقر الديك. Deek, the chicken kitchen, which one? Chicken kitchen, which one? Men chicken. Yes. Yeah, no, like that. I always are confused with the chicken and kitchen. Yes. Is no be your salat like that. So, yeah. وَأَلْتَفِتُ and look right and the left and anyway like the forks, yeah. Because now when he's walking, the always is like someone is scared, looking behind, left, right, like that's one. So the people they are doing the salat is anybody come, he's searching. Who is come is go, who is come is that. Yeah, sitting sunnah on the end, and mashallah, record all masjid, anybody action. So he's not praying. Yeah. And also he said, somebody like the ما هو القرد بالانجليزية؟ monkey. Like the monkey jumping, doing anything. No, now he's doing salat like the monkey, ruku, sujood like the monkey. Yeah, just only jumping. He's not praying. So Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, when the moment you want to read the salat, you have to be focused for your salat and read them correct. وكان يقول أسوأ الناس سرقة الذي يسرق من الصلاة. Stolen, سرقة, stolen. Yeah, the bad one. For all of them, the people they stolen something. The bad one, the bad one, who is the stolen from the salat? What is this stolen from the salat? No correct ruku, no correct sajda, and not positioning in salat. Looking this side, looking that side in salat. So is the bad one is what is the file for the stolen?
Thief.
Huh? Thief. Who is steal? Thief. Yes. So the bad one of the thief is stolen from the salat. And the Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, يا معشر المسلمين إنه لا صلاة لمن لا يقيم صلبه في الركوع والسجود. No salat for who is not correcting his back in the salat and not stopping for ruku and for sujood. If you go to the ruku and come back quickly and go to sujood, just only touching and coming back, the salat is broken, no salat. وقال في حديث آخر لا تجزئ صلاة الرجل حتى يقيم ظهره فيه في الركوع والسجود. And it is not salat anybody accept the man until he going to the ruku, you have to be stopped, hold there, and for sajda also. So now the sunnah of the askar of the ruku is the sunnah. Many askar we have for the ruku. The famous one, everybody know this one. Subhana Rabbi al-Azim is the sunnah. The 3 times. Subhana Rabbi al-Azim. Subhana Rabbi al-Azim. Don't say Subhana Rabbi Subhana. No. Subhana is the ha. Subhana Rabbi al-Azim. Ain. No azim. Azim.
So, like, if you're in a congregation salah and the tries to subhana Rabbil Azim and the imam's already already left the cool, would you just finish saying subhana Rabbil Azim?
Of course, you have to finish your Subhana Rabbi al-Azim. Yeah. So Subhana Rabbi al-Azim. Repeat after me, man. Subhana Rabbi al-Azim. Yeah. Subhana Rabbi al-Azim. Hold for the lam because it's sukoon. And always in the Quran, any letter had a sukoon, just only hold shortly because coming correct. Don't say Subhana Rabbi al-Azim. Rabbi al-Azim qaqala for the lam we don't have. Subhana Rabbi al-Azim. Stretch him. Subhana Rabbi al-Azim is ayn. Especially when we're reading salah, because in all is quiet, all the time happen the mistake, we're reading the ayn like the hamza. Because it's quiet. Subhana Rabbi al-Azim. Because easy. Unfortunately, we are always lose. Kasal. Lazy. Yeah, well, we don't want to come from the Hamza to the Ain because it's a little hard. Yeah, just only do that. Ain, Hamza, Azim, finish it. No. Azim. Subhana. No, we can't. If you ask him, read the ha, read ha, correct. But when you want to do quiet, not reading like this one. Subhana Rabbi. Subhana. Subhana, read them in quiet, but read them correct. It's not meaning when reading quiet, you change the makharij of the letters. No. Subhana Rabbi al-Azim. So read like this one. Another one, you can read 3 times or more. You can do 5, 7, 9, 11. How much? You can do 100 times. How much you want? You can do the like this one. Sometimes he is in Salat, he was reading Qiyamul Layl, he read Surah Al-Baqarah, Surah Al-Imran, Al-Nisa, all of this one, but he was still in the ruku, was close, half of this ruku, in the Qiyam, was like that. He was just only said Subhana Rabbi al-Azim. Long, and how many times he was doing the Subhana Rabbi al-Azim in the Salat. Yeah. And also, is allowed to read and dua and istighfar, we said, because Nabi Sallam said, Subhanaka Allahumma bihamdika Allahumma aghfirli. He was doing sometime inside the ruku. Yeah, Nabi Sallam he was doing. We will come inshallah. The next sunnah, Subhana Rabbi al-Azim wa bihamdi. Subhana Rabbi al-Azimi wa bihamdi. Subhana Rabbi al-Azimi wa bihamdi. Just only wa bihamdi you can change. Read, for example, today try for this far, do the Subhana Rabbi al-Azim, for Sunnah, the Subhana Rabbi al-Azim wa bihamdi, because help you to focus more on your Salah. So both of them are correct. Subhana Rabbi al-Azim, Subhana Rabbi al-Azimi wa bihamdi. And also, it's also in Rukoo, you can say, yes, we will come inshallah. And also he was said, Subhanaka Allahumma wa bihamdika Allahumma aghfirli. Subhanaka Allahumma wa bihamdika Allahumma aghfirli. Also he was said in the Rukoo and Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Or sometimes, Allahumma laka raka'at wa bika amant wa laka aslamt anta rabbi khasha'a laka sam'i wa basari wa mukhi wa azmi. Is a lot of the, is all tasbihat it was doing in the salat. Or you said, for example, Allahumma laka raka'tu wa bika amantu wa laka aslamt wa alayka tawakkalt anta rabbi khasha'a sam'i wa basari wa dami wa lahmi wa azmi wa asabi lillahi rabbil alamin. So all of them is the sunnah, you can use all of them. Or subhana dhal jabaruti wal malakut wal kibriya wal azama. Also Nabi sallallahu was doing this one in Qiyamul Layl. So all of them is a sunnah. More than, for example, we have 7 type different of the askar of the ruku. You can use them. Maybe some of them is difficult, but Subhana Rabbi al-Azim, Subhana Rabbi al-Azim bihamdi, Subhanakallahumma maghfirli is no too much hard. And Subhan Quddus, but you can do some of the askar like this one. If you can change him, you is allowed to do. أن كان يجعل ركوعه وقيامه بعد الركوع يعني is was try to be ruku close to the qiyam. How, for example, he is stopping for the for qiyam, yeah. When he saw the Fatiha and the Surah, it was long, so he was try to be the ruku is be close to that one. No really long qiyam and shortly the ruku. And also he said is not allowed to read in the ruku al-Quran. Reading in ruku in the Quran is not allowed. And just only you can see in the ruku a tasbih. Not allowed to read the Quran in the ruku and the sajda also. Qira'at al-Quran only for the qiyam. Is not allowed, but dua in sajda and tasbih in ruku. So Nabi Sallam was sometimes doing some of the dua. Is maybe joining the dua with tasbih he was doing for the ruku, and sometimes you can do the tasbih of the sajda and you can do just only complete do the dua in the sajda is allowed. So but Nabi Sallam for the ruku, yeah.
The verses of the Quran.
The dua is okay. Yeah, this dua you can do in sajda. Yeah, you can do in sajda because in sajda you have a two part. One dua. Next one is the tasbih. For the ruku, Nabi Sallallahu was doing tasbih, but sometimes joining some of the part in like the one. And when he says Subhanakallahumma maghfirli, so Subhanakallahumma is tasbih. Allah maghfirli dua. We are reading together, joining together, like the one. But no, say Subhana Rabbil Azim, finish. Rabbana atana fid dunya, so Allah maghfirli. No. The tasbih was match. Join him. Join him with the some of the du'as, but because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, Nabi Sallam, إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح وَإِذَا النَّاسُ خَلَقُوا فِي دِينِ اللَّهِ أَفْوَاجًا فَسَبِّحْ بِحَمْدِ رَبِّكَ وَاسْتَغْفِرْهُ. فَسَبِّحْ بِحَمْدِ رَبِّكَ وَاسْتَغْفِرْهُ. For these ayahs, meaning you have to read two together in same sentence. So it was in the ruku, he was joining the tasbih and the dua together. But for the ruku, for sajda now, you can finish the tasbih, do the tasbih extra. Yeah, extra, what means explain? Different. Munfasilan. Separate. After that, do the dua is allowed in sujood, but not allowed in ruku. Just learn something is small, but no more different anyway. Just only be for understanding. So the tasbih, look, for example, Allahumma laka raka'at wa bika amant wa laka aslam, all tasbih. Like the attahiyatu lillahi wa salawatu wa tayyibat. It's tasbih. The tasbih is not only Subhana Rabbi al-Azim or Subhana. No. Allahumma laka raka'at wa bika amant wa laka aslamt anta Rabbi. Until here, all of them, the tasbih. Nothing in the dua. Is no dua. Yeah, Subhanak Allahumma bihamdik, Allahumma aghfirli, so join the tasbih and together. But no, do the tasbih and after that do the dua is not allowed in ruku. Yeah, Subhana the baruti wal malakut wal kibriya wal azama is also tasbih, is no a dua. So, naha an qira'at al-Quran fi ruku, and he said, don't read in the Quran from the dua. He said, and Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam hadith, ألا وإني نهيت أن أقرأ القرآن راكعا أو ساجدا. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala stopped me from the قراءة القرآن in the ruku or the sajda. فأما الركوع فعظموا فيه الرب عز وجل. In the ruku, try to read to do the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be very big, high for you. عظمة, عظيم. Great, yes. How much as you can. So all tasbihat in the ruku, look, Subhana Rabbi al-Azim. Is Azim is the great. Yeah. So all Subhan al-Mulk wal-Malakut. You just only talking about how much Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the big king and his like this one. وَأَمَّا السُّجُودِ فَاجْتَهِدُوا فِي الدُّعَى. When you go in the sujood, that's some meaning we are like the dhilla amam Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The dhilla. Yani try yourself very down. Emulate yourself, yeah. For that one. That time, ask the Allah what you need. Here now, choice for the dua. When you put your face, the hand, it touches the floor. Now is the choice for the dua, and try to ask with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala what you need. Uh, okay, and also if we say the Qira'at al-Quran is not allowed in Ruku, I touched some wrong place and his mini page gone. Yeah. Yeah, it's out of Ruku. We said the Ruku Nabi Sallam he was like close to the Qiyam, and he said don't read the Quran in the Ruku. And اعتدال من الركوع وما يقول فيه. When you finish the Ruku, now we're coming back. Is another mistake a lot of brothers they're missing when going to the Ruku. When they come back quickly, they're going to the Sajda. When you stop from the Ruku, is the one thing like the Ruku. Yani the Ruku is a rukn. The standing after the Ruku also the rukn. It's not meaning you have to miss that one. Join the Ruku with the Sajda. So when you go to the Ruku, you say tasbih in the Ruku, Subhana Rabbi al-Azim. So when you stand, this one is also the next Qiyam after Ihtidal to the Ruku. Also this wajib. You don't have to miss him. You can't come like this one, Subhana Rabbi al-Azim. Yeah. You see a lot of people do like this one. Just only come from the Ruku until here and go to the Sajda. No, you miss it, the rukn of the Salat, and the Salat is broken. No, Sajda Sahw, nothing is helping. You have to read this Ruku complete. Or your Salat is this one, you have to do your Salat from beginning. So when you go to the Ruku, Subhana Rabbi al-Azim, when you come back, Sami Allahu liman hamidah, finish it here, Rabbana wa lakal hamd. Now we are stopping full here. If something, when is khushu and you have to be i'tidal and you have to stop, is happening. Look, if you do, for example, focus for my hand. It's happening when people they are reading very, very fast salat. Yeah? You still know, hold it. You know, it's still you vibrating and going to the next rukn. So when you come back from the Ruku, stop properly, 100%. Yes. When you stop it here, no action. After that, see, Rabbana wa lakal hamd. If you arrive it here and you correct, my head is correct and I'm straight and anything is correct. Now I have to see, Subhana Rabbana wa lakal hamd. No, altogether, Sami Allahu liman hamidah, Rabbana wa lakal hamd. No, it's not correct. Rabbana lakal hamd for the part when you arrive it. Sami Allahu liman hamidah from here. Sami Allahu liman hamidah is like Allah Akbar, you want to go. When you arrive it, after that, finish the Sami Allahu liman hamidah. After that, say Rabbana wa lakal hamd. Yeah.
So what will the rule apply? Stand up and then say Rabbana.
That's yeah. You can see with the Imam, anything behind the Imam, you see complete, like that one. When you say Sami Allahu liman hamidah, you can say Sami Allahu liman hamidah, Rabbana wa lakal hamd. Do both of them. Don't come back from the Ruku without anything. Same you go in the Sajda, Subhana Rabbil Azim, you say, Imam also you say Subhana Rabbil Azim. You have to say, Imam say Amin, you say Amin again. Same, like the Imam. So do complete anything behind the Salat. Just only for the Muazzin, the Mukabbir, when he wants to say, maybe we can say, Rabbana wa lakal hamd loudly, he's come from the Ruku back. But when you go to the Ruku, when you come back, also you have to say, Sami Allahu liman hamidah. Rabbana, because, okay, when you said Allahu Akbar Imam, you said Allahu Akbar or no? When you go to the Ruku, Allahu Akbar, you go Allahu Akbar or no? So why you want to don't say this Allahu Hamidah? Huh? Why? So it is one of the, so not meaning only for here you have to be silent and say Rabbana wa lakal hamd. No. See, say Allahu Hamidah like Allahu Akbar. Yeah? So anything, we're reading behind the Imam Surah Al-Fatiha, reading another surah, reading takbirat, tasbihat, but you're not doing this one, no. Is a complete some part of the salat. When you ruku, Imam says Sami Allahu liman hamidah, he said loud because we, and also Allah Akbar, because the ma'mun to follow the Imam. So finish it, Sami Allahu liman hamidah, also you see, Sami Allahu liman hamidah, Rabbana wa lakal hamd. Maybe people they will be confused because the Sahabi, when he heard the Sami Allahu liman hamidah is come back, he said, Rabbana wa lakal hamd. He was, when he heard this one, he said loudly, and Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam asked, who said like that? He said, Fulan. So the people, they confuse, okay, the behind the Imam also you have to see Rabbana wa lakal hamd. No, is a Rabbana Sabana Hamd, both of them you have to see because some part of the Azkar of the Salah. Yeah. So we finish it, okay, before I go at the start, we have to do the action of the sajda also. So, you have a time, yeah? Yeah. Want to continue?
Yeah.
Okay. So we come back. Sami Allahu liman hamidah. Rabbana wa lakal hamd. I'm sit here. Now, some of the people, they are putting their hand here. The really one is not the sunnah. No, the correct one is not the sunnah. We don't have any hadith so you put your hand after the ruku here. Yeah. And also Shaykh Al-Albani was said, I can't find any hadith for this one, but just only some of the Salaf, the ijtihad was, because why? The reasons. We said, when you're going a long qiyam and long ruku, and after the ruku is be longer, so meaning you have to long time you stand like this one, is like the qiyam. So there was, and the ijtihad opinion was, because we always in the salat, and Nabi Sallam, he said, in the qiyam you have to be close your hand. If we said the after ruku is the qiyam, for this case we have to be touch, but if we say this i'tidal after the ruku is not the qiyam, because the qiyam we read Surah Al-Fatiha and the surah, but we can't read after the ruku or the surah and Surah Al-Fatiha. And also we don't have any hadith, and Nabi Sallam, he done after the ruku, put his hand like this one for the qiyam. So is the correct and the sunnah, leave him. It was the Imam Al-Bani rahimahullah, this ijtihad, yeah, and he said we don't have any hadith for this one. And the Jumhur Fuqaha like this one. Yeah, we're not touching, closing the hand after the ruku. Okay, I done my ruku, now I want go to the sajda. Is important. Now we have two way the people they doing the ruku, the sajda. One, for example, a lot of them, the fuqaha, Ahnaf, Imam Rahmatullah alayhi mazhab, they going with the feet first, like this one, near the knee, yeah, touching like that first. After that, the hand, yes. And the second one is you from here going by with hand, like this one, but not many you do like that. Put your what meaning? Weight your body, or come from here, go like that. That is not correct, because happening this one, you have to be in the control when you go down for the ruku and sajda. What the position if you can't go correct one? If you put yourself like this one to go, of course you'll be good, because you can't control. You have to be very do the exercise in gym. You can't. Ahmed? Yes. So it's very hard. So when you want to go correct like this one. It'll be easy for you. Come on down little and control yourself. Look, come on down. But when you come from here and you want to go, of course you can't control yourself. Nobody can do. It's very hard. Yeah. So is a trick. You have to be learning easily, and you be doing the correct sunnah. And who is going for the ruku also with finger always is not the correct. Nabi Sallallahu said, don't leave your body for the ruku sajda. So the correct one, wallahu alam, because Nabi Sallallahu said, don't go like the camel. The camel, if we say the camel, they has a hand. What is animal? Animal didn't have. You have it. Allah Subhanahu said they are have a four legs. No hand. Okay. So the camel, when he want to go, what in the camel first is, you know, the camel front is like the knee. Yeah. And always, because the camel knee in front, no the back. Opposite, maybe you find other animals. For example, a cow or someone want to sleep, they first touching the behind. Some of the animals, but the camel is no. He should be first touched with the knee in the front. He can't sit with behind. You don't have this control. So when he so to go to the ruku, Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Hadith, if the understanding is hadith meaning, it not be like the camel is meaning you don't go with your knee. So go with your hand. Yes, is a lot of different opinions between the ulama, but wallahu alam, the correct one is go with your hand. But if you especially when some of the brother they have a problem with the knee, or they are old, or they too much heavy, for example, they have heavy. So for them, in the case, they are hard for them to go like this one, automatically going by hand. Yes? Yeah, so they're going with hand because it's difficult to go. You need the power. When we are young, maybe you can go this one, but after that, it'll be very hard to go with the feet down. So now I want to go to the sajda. So I said, Sami Allahu liman hamida rabbana wa lakal hamd. Finish it. Now I want to go to the sajda. Allahu Akbar. Don't stretch the Allahu Akbar for inside of the salat. No imam, no the people. Sometimes Allahu Akbar. So one behind you, if you start, says Allahu Akbar, finish it before, finishes Allahu Akbar before you, his salat is broken because he started salat before the imam. So the imam has to be very, very, what meaning? Focus carefully, yes, because you take responsibility. So the Sunnah Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam never stretch it. Takbirat. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Sami Allahu liman hamida. Like this one. No. No stretching, no longer. So I go to the ruku. What happening? Because I want to go to the from here to the sajda is long. Allahu Akbar. Everything like that. No, you don't have to be to say Allah Akbar until rub it in the floor. No, just only do say Allahu Akbar and go. Continue your sajda. When you rub it, okay. We say don't leave your body. Go slowly. Come a little down first with the feet. Huh? Okay. Now do the sajda. The sajda when you do is very important. And Nabi Sallam sometimes was. The hand is like this one, straight to the shoulder, like that. Yeah. When you go to the sajda, so your body, you now here. My hand is the musawi, muwazi. When someone know. Equal with the shoulder. Yeah. Huh? Yeah. Yeah. This one, like this one. Okay. In my hand, I open him right there. That is the no like this one. And not like that. Is the one of the case Nabi Sallallahu he was doing like that. Yeah, he was doing until here. And sometimes he was opening more, but the hand was like this one. Yeah. So never he said don't do like this one. That's very, very bad and is wrong. If you're touching the elbows there, the floor is so. And don't open him too much. And don't close him too much. So touch the floor and relax and say, yeah. You go in the sajda. So the body now, we have many things you have to be careful for the sajda. Many things now is for sajda is important. One, I want to go to the sajda. Yes, is the one. Second one, when you want to touch the floor, you have to touch the knee and nose and forehead. Is both of them important? You have to be. If you done sajda only with here and no, it's not sajda is correct. The both of them is a sajda. Place is the both together. So it's a sajda. So you have to touch this one. When you done it, so careful. Another one, your hand is be far from the body. Don't do like this one, and no like that. Yes, and also maybe you be close to here. In you're touching with your chassis, with chest in touching the legs. You should be far. So Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, when he was doing the sajda, and you can complete like this one, and something can go from here, go out, or from here. So all of them was open. It was like that in the sajda. So subhanAllah, if you done like this one, you'll be more comfortable in your salat. Try to read your salat. If you read long salat, for example, if you read long salat, you'll be like this one, you'll be more relaxed. Because when you try to be close together, you can't stay for a long time for the qiyam and sujood. If you practice it, do the sajda 10 minutes. After that, you know which position is help you. You can continue and relax and not be tired when you want to do your salat. So when you go to the sajda, the first, we're not opening the finger too much, no closing too much. Don't touch the floor with your elbows. Okay. And the next position is important for the feet. A lot of us have a mistake, unfortunately happening the mistake. When you go to sajda, the finger is up. Yeah, like or somebody like this one. It's always wrong. Or opening someone too like that. Or someone doing like this one. It's all of them is the wrong. That when you want to go to the sajda, the sunnah touch the bit here, you have to be open. Yeah. The knee have to be far. No close together. And it's no the ruku like this one. I come from here. Yes, for the ruku, for the sajda. So my look, have a space between the legs. Same my hand equal with my knee. Okay, but behind this one, I have to be closing. Here, you should be close the feet together. So now for this case, my finger is like say the qibla, like this one. Don't do stop like that. Is no correct. No like this one. All of them. Or now open too much. Just only close them like this one. Your finger in the qibla side and try to close your your 2 feet together. Yeah. So I done here now. When I come back for sitting, I have a 2 option. One, you can stand like this one, also the sunnah. You can stand like this one, or you can sit like this. Yeah. So this feet, I touch it, and the next one I set it for the between the two sajda. Yeah. So when I go to the sajda, I will say complete correct one. Subhana Rabbiyal Azim. So now I go to sajda. Yeah. Subhana Rabbiyal Azim. Subhana Rabbiyal A'la. So now I said 1, 2, 3 times, for example, 5 times, how much as you can. You said Subhana Rabbiyal A'la, and you said it any dua you want. Maybe you can ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with your language. If you know the ayat of the hadith of dua, same ayat of the Quran, the dua, Rabbana atana fid dunya hasana. This reciting of the ayat of the Quran in salat is not mere recitation. Yeah, Rabbana la tu'akhidna in nasina wa akhtana is no recitation here. This is dua. So you can, if you any ayah of the Quran is dua, you can say here. Any hadith of dua, you can say here. If you don't know anything from the ayah of the Quran, ask Allah, Allah maghfirli. If Allah forgive you, what do you need more? That's very easy. We don't know. If Allah forgive us, so what do you need more? If forgive you, go to the Jannah. The Jannah, anything you have. So what do you need? Finish. So it was the best, very easy thing, very good, but a lot of time you are missing. We're thinking you have to dua. If you go, you have to ask, Allah give me Jaguar, Mercedes, I don't know, the company, you know, what you need. So that is no. Yes, you're asking, you also ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive you. So the lot of fuqaha said it's not allowed when you go to the salat, ask the dunya, ask the money, ask the Allah forgive you. It was the old dua of the Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Look, is the adiyah for the akhirah. Because if your heart is inside the salat and looking the dunya, it's meaning inna lillahi rajiun. Azam Allah ajrak wa hasana azak wa ghafal salatik. And you think this one is very, very, because I am praying and that's time. Yes, you can ask for your parents, Allah forgive him. You can ask for Allah zurriyat salihah, because Rabbana habdana min azwajina wa dhurriyyatina qurrata a'yun waj'al taqina imama. Yes, you also you're mixing your dunya, the parents, the children, the wife, brother, all of them is some part to help you for the akhirah. Sadaqah jariyah for you. But only something, only dunya, you don't know he's the right of. For example, when you ask him to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Zurriya Salihah, you need the salih, good children. So is because is you why you asking that? No asking only for Allah give me children. You asking Zurriyat Salihah. Because this one is looking for the akhirah. You're not looking only, yes, is the some part of the dunya. إنما الحياة الدنيا لعب ولهو وإنما أموالكم وأولادكم فتنة. Yes, all of them is yes, the mal and the children, the wife, all of them is a test for you. But when you mix them with, if you have a imra'a salih, you have the wife, is a mu'min, how much your life is different. If your children, they are mu'min, how much your life is different. So the meaning when you're ask the something, anything you ask is the dunya, try to ask something is have some contact with the akhirah. Don't ask only clear dunya. What mean dunya? Money? Money? No, money. Huh? Well, yeah, that is not the the sunnah. So we're not asking in the sujood and the ruku only. So if fuqaha say this, ulama, is a makruh to ask in salat just only for the dunya. Yes, I ask him that Allah give me good health because this health help me to fasting, to prayer, to help someone. Wallahu fi al-'awni al-'abd ma kana 'abdu fi 'awni akhi. But if I'm sick, I can't pray. I'm missing the sunnah, missing the salat, missing the coming to the masjid. Can't help anybody. So all of them is the health is help you. So is the moment asking rizq al-halal? Yes, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said eat the halal and be far from the haram. So I asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, give me rizq al-halal because this is not looking in the dunya. Because the sharia said you go to asking the halal. You didn't say only give me money. Yes, the money is the rizq. But why you say the rizq al-halal? Because you want to be in the right way, no in the haram. Maybe if you ask a dunya, ask him the dunya is the benefit for your akhirah. No only dunya. Yeah. So we done the sajda. When you come back, the first sajda you done, now you coming back, you have to sit properly. Stand here. When you sit here, yeah. When you come here, right, sit here properly. After that, see the dua. Don't join him together like this one and go back. If you very rush to go, forget the sunnah, leave the sunnah, all of them. Read your farz, but read them correct. So for the case you want to read 9 rak'ah of the sunnah of the Salat al-Isha or 10 rak'ah of the Zuhr, and you park at your car because 5 pounds you don't want to pay for the parking, and you worry for the now we give you a ticket, and you broke all your salat for 2 pounds of the ticket. So that's the problem. Yes, you put yourself in this problem. If you park it in properly place and the correct one, and no in illegal, so you will have a time for your salat. So now shaitan is very smart. He now when he's finding some way to catch you in the way he need. Yes, go for a salat. When you arrive it, go salat visit jama'ah. Because you want to go to jama'ah, you parking anyway. But when you come, now ticket. So of course, he's a khabis, shaitan. And that's why I must tell you go quickly. Opposite. Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, you want to go to salat, go with tuma'nina. Look, you there, because if you don't have a knowledge, it was said the ulama, who has a knowledge more hard for shaitan than the abid. The abid, because you don't have a knowledge, okay, because I want, don't miss the salat. When he don't have a knowledge, Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, when you go for the salat, go with tuma'nina. بالوقار. Don't have this word? Subhanallah. Calm. Yes. So calm. To finish this one. So we said for the sajda, when you go to sajda, you do your tasbih, you can read after your dua. If you know in Arabic, and the hadith of the ayah of the dua, that's correct. No only for the dunya, for example, something is be connection with the akhirah. And after that, you can ask, if you don't know, you can ask in your language. So it's allowed to read in Salat al-Qiyamul Layl, the Sunnah. If you want to ask something you can't do in Arabic, you can ask in your language. I missed something from when we come after the ruku. We said we can say Rabbana lakal hamd, Rabbana wa lakal hamd, and also you can say Allahumma Rabbana. Sometimes you were joining Allahumma Rabbana lakal hamd, Allahumma Rabbana wa lakal hamd is also is correct. And also lot of the another askar we have after the salat. For example, ملء السماوات وملء الأرض وملء ما شئت من شيء بعد is also a sunnah you can say. And also you can ملء السماوات وملء الأرض وما بينهما وملء ما شئت من شيء بعد is correct. And sometimes was أهل الثناء والمجد لا مانع لما أعطيت ولا معطي لما منعت ولا ينفع ذا الجد منك الجد. Also the sunnah you can say this one. Or ملء السماوات والأرض وملء الأرض وملء ما شئت من بعد أهل الثناء والمجد أحق ما قال العبد وكلنا لك العبد. All of them in the sunnah you can say all of them after the ruku when you come back. اللهم ربنا ولك الحمد حمدا كثيرا طيبا مباركا فيه. You can say this one also. So either askar, all of them is allowed after the ruku. You can use all of them. So when you go with the sajda, we finished the action of the position of the sajda, and we said the 7 part of the body should be in the sajda is important. Some of the brother, they doing sajda, they do like that. I see especially the younger one, when you go in the sajda, doing like that. Yeah, or somebody just only touching with the finger. No full hand. Yeah, so it's meaning when you go to sajda, you should be, is the 7 part of the body is a rukun for the sajda. If you don't touch this 7 and the floor, so it means salat is not accept any one of them. If you miss the face, or one of the hand, or the knee, or the feet, anyone, you miss it, is no the sajda. Sajda is complete 7 together. Here the fourth and the nose is 1, 2 hand, 3, 2 knee, 5, and 2 feet is the 7. So these 7 you have to be touch the floor when you in the sajda. When you are in the sajda, you have to be still this 5 part of the body have to touch the floor for the salat. So inshallah, so we are stopping for next class. Inshallah, we'll continue from the askar of the sajda. Inshallah. Barakallah fikum.